To all those kindred spirits out there like me who feel that neither side represents, or you can't truly, due to your understanding of history, you can't truly swear loyalty to either side. You can't blindly follow because you understand that party paradigm does shift. To those like me who sit in the shadows, don't. We have social media. We can take it back with common sense. Or at least post. Get your voice out there. Do a personal blog like I do, a vlog or whatever it's called. But let your voice be heard. Because if there's enough of us disloyal son of a bitches out there screaming, maybe something will happen. I mean, I'm more than willing to get together and talk. I mean, I'll tell you this, I'm not one for taking over the world or overthrowing a nation. But now, honestly, if you think about it, maybe somebody who is needing a direction like some of us needed before we understood, maybe we can spark a fire in them. Be proud of yourself, people. Be proud that you haven't been swayed by the empty promises of either side. You have not given in to hurt, what I would call hurtism. Don't know if it's a word, but can be defined as the feeling of necessity to be amongst a group of like-minded people. I mean, I'm not one to get too political. I'll say that. I mean, I get on Twitter and Facebook. I mean, I've got like major news outlets and stuff. And I have people from both sides, and I hammer them both equally. I'm middle ground. I usually say what is common sense. 9 times out of 10, I don't get a response. Most of the time, I don't get a response because the groups I post in, I've been posted in for a while, and in my opinion, they can't reply logically, and they know that if they come at me with a meme, I'll laugh them off. I'll call them a joke. And instantly, if I go into a debate, I'll tell you, don't expect me to prove your point, and I will not expect you to prove mine. And I will always go into a debate. I will always agree to disagree. And if you don't understand what that is or what that means, to agree to disagree basically says I am equal in intelligence to you. I am equal in age. I have been raised and I have biases and perceptions that I have learned to grow with. You have the same thing. They are different. You may not, I accept you may not agree with all my points, and I accept that I may not agree with all your points. Boom. Equal playing field. If you're going to be honest about it, be honest how you feel. Don't hide because you're afraid to stand out. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. I mean, I've got a book project. It's called New Earth, the Altera Chronicles. Well, that's the name right now. Then I've got several projects, including a couple of papers I wouldn't mind writing. One a little more sensitive if I do it than the other. But, I mean, if I could find like-minded people, I would love to talk to them, bounce ideas off of them, listen to their ideas, get together, see what we can do. Maybe not politics. Maybe we're writing a book. Maybe we're creating something else. But we are not controlled, persuaded, or blinded by loyalty. Unless it's to our family. That's another reason why I can't be part of a political party. Is because of the fact that, for what it's worth, I feel that if I tie my name to a political party, okay, I'm gonna fall back, all the way back. Not all the way, but I'm not gonna get in about my childhood and tell you a big old sing song of woe. My life made me what I am. It taught me two things. It taught me that there's two things in life that matter more than anything else. And these two are only second and third to family. And these two can swap easily. That is your honor and your name. Your honor is what I hope you're judged on when you reach the other side. Your name is what you pass down to your children. Think about it. Honor is honor. I'm not much on creating trouble. My footprint is, compared to some of these people, is small. Very small. But I don't care. But maybe this very video will blow up. And because somebody will go, maybe he's speaking a little common sense. Or maybe somebody will pick up on one of my other videos. Never know. But I will give you this piece of advice. Go buy a fucking lottery ticket. Man, almost $2 billion. $2 billion. Almost $2 billion. And I'm not talking about Bill Clinton. Or any other Billy. We're talking $2 billion in billions. It's almost not, oh God, that's not. You think, if it doesn't get hit this week, it's going to be $2 billion. That means there's $1 billion cash out. $1 billion, man. No. Lord. I'll dance, I'm lucky. I'll dance, I'll sacrifice. Yeah. I mean, come on, man. $2 billion. I mean, fucking $1 billion, man. What would you do with $1 billion, brothers, sisters? Huh. Honestly? I mean, I wouldn't make the mistake most lottery winners make. Me and my wife's talked about it in Fantasy and Dream, what we would do, and we'd basically pay off all of our bills, everything, or get whatever projects I got going up into the mainstream, and then put the rest, buy a house, get my license cleared, get a couple of vehicles, and just live out our lives. I mean, honestly. Why would you need a 20-bedroom house? Why would you quit your job? I mean, work there, because you got to realize, okay, that money is a one-off thing. A one-off thing. One-off. What happens when it runs out? But to all my brothers in the center, speak out and have power. You have your power. Unlike, see, we, as middle ground, are dangerous. Why? because we show no door. Let me rephrase that. Okay, I want this rephrased this way for the record. Those without loyalty are the most dangerous of all people. For you never for you never know what side they are on. Think about that. And think of how much power you have being not being loyal or being tied to a political party. Think about it. And have a good night.